Alright, here's the first question that we're going to be doing. So, this is how we can test anyone's sort of algebra knowledge and see if it's up to scratch, at least for now, for learning the future topics. So, a formula to convert the temperature in Celsius to the temperature in American Fahrenheit is given by this following formula. F is 9/5 C plus 32, where F and C correspond to the temperature in Fahrenheit and Celsius respectively. So, firstly, work out the Fahrenheit temperature for 70 degrees Celsius. So, before I go through this, do try it yourself if you have pen and paper next to you, which I would recommend for these future videos. But anyways, work at the Fahrenheit temperature for 70 Celsius. So here, to demonstrate this, I'm going to use the Gus method. So, what are we given? Well, we're given a formula for F in terms of C, so the temperature in Fahrenheit in terms of the temperature for Celsius. So we have that F is 9 divided by 5 times C plus 32. And we're also given that a Celsius temperature is 70. Okay, so that's what we're given. The unknown we're trying to look for is F. So F equals whatever degrees Fahrenheit, which we can get just from the formula, which is where I'm going to use S for solution. So F is going to be 9/5 times 70 plus 32. So 9/5 times 70 plus 32. You get 158 degrees Fahrenheit. One thing I always recommend with these questions is to box your answers. It just helps the examiner know where your final answer is. Okay. The second question. Describe the clothing someone might wear for 185 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, noting that 158 degrees Fahrenheit is 70 Celsius, for 185 degrees Fahrenheit, we'll note that that's very hot. So, in this case, they might actually die from a heat stroke, because that temperature is very hot. If we wanted to identify what that temperature is, we can simply sub 185 into our formula. So we'll get 185 is 9/5 times our temperature C plus 32. So to figure out what C is, I'm going to subtract 32, multiply by 5, and then divide by 9. And yeah, we get 85 degrees Celsius. So yeah, probably like way too hot to even go outside in. So yeah, basically nothing. Okay, now similar to what we did before, use the formula to make C the subject. Now, what this means, just bringing us back to junior cert maths, is we want C equals something 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 F plus something something. So we note that the temperature in Fahrenheit is 9/5 C plus 32. So I'm going to subtract 32 from both sides. So we're left with F minus 32 is 9/5 C. Then I'm going to multiply both sides by 5/9. The reason I do that is because we have a 5 knocking out a 5 and then a 9 knocking out a 9. So we're actually just left with the C. So the temperature in Celsius is going to be 5/9 times the temperature in Fahrenheit minus 32. And if you followed that pretty well, then I'd be confident in your algebra skills.